So, question, which one is it? This is known as the Mandela Effect. Some people remember it as one, others remember it as the other. But which one is the actual one? So more examples of the Mandela Effect you're going to see right here. So this one is Curious George. Some people remember him with the tail and others without, as you see in the picture. Now, another example of the Mandela Effect is some people remember as Jiff, some others remember as Jiffy. For instance, I could sworn there was a peanut butter at one point known as Jiffy and was a competitor of Jif. Who knows? Another one is the spelling of Looney Tunes. Now the thing is I remember with the double O's in tunes. Like, having a U doesn't make any actual sense. But that's known as the Mandela Effect. And now we're going to jump into why it's called the Mandela Effect and possible theories for this paranormal occurrence known as the Mandela Effect. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, the person that came up with the name for the Mandela Effect would be Fiona Broome in her reference to a false memory that she had, or supposed false memory that she had, of Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 80s, when he actually died only a few years back in 2013 after having served as president of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. She said that the memory of Nelson Mandela dying in the 80s was shared by millions of other people that had this memory, even though it is stated that is incorrect. Now, the interesting fact is I remember both. Now, I don't know how, but I remember Nelson Mandela being dead in the 80s, but also being alive and dying in 2013. Explanation for this, I do not know. But, basically, now we're going to jump into the paranormal part of some of the explanations of why the Mandela Effect exists, if you will. See, basically, in theory, the reason we have these memories where some people remember it as one way and some people remember it as the other way, such as Bears, is because of multiple universes, according to this paranormal theory. Basically, according to the theory, there are parallel universes right next to our own, that certain things happen the same exact way, but just teensy-weensy is a little different in order for it to be a parallel universe. Now, according to the Mandela Effect, the theory involving the parallel universes, at some point, for some reason, all these parallel universes became one universe. There's still other parallel universes, but according to this theory, is somehow a few of the parallel universes that were very close to being the same other than small details combined into one parallel universe. Therefore, because of that, some of people remember it as Berenstain, or Berenstain. Some people remember it as Jiff or Jiffy, or some people remember Curious George having a tail and not having a tail. And because of this, they don't realize that their universe that they originally were in is different, because they have no recollection of the parallel universes becoming one universe. The only thing that they have is remembering certain events in a different light or a different way. For instance, some people remember a genie movie with Sinbad the comedian. Now, one theory about why the Mandela Effect is caused, or what could have been causing it, other than the parallel universe thing, and that they somehow collided. Another possible theory is time travel and alternate different timelines. At some point, perhaps a person from the future, knowing certain events, went back in time and tried to change it, or just Nothing dealing with these particular events, just went back in time and just did one thing that was different, causing multiple different timelines. For instance, maybe Nelson Mandela did die in the 80s, but then somebody went back in time and sometime in the near future and then changed certain particular events that would cause Mandela's death. And basically, he didn't die until 2013, but certain people still remember the original timeline. And perhaps multiple people have time traveled in the future, and then the Mandela Effect might actually be evidence of actual time travel. For instance, in the TV show Flash, where Flash travels back in time and changes certain particular points and creates Flashpoint. Then he uncreates Flashpoint by putting things back as they were, but not everything was exact as they were. Certain events only he remembers have been completely different. Now, in this particular aspect or effect is that maybe sometime in the future, somebody travels in time, but instead of that time traveler remembering the original particular events, certain people somehow remember different timelines. And because the people in the future that have the time travel capabilities are able to continue time traveling, and because of this, there's multiple different timelines and only certain particular people remember, such as it be Berenstain or Bernstein or Stain. And this could be one possible other theory other than the parallel universes colliding. Whatever could have caused the Mandela Effect is not known. It's just out there. Anyways, if you like these kind of videos and you want to see more Paranormal Plus videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be notified of future Paranormal Plus videos, because my YouTube analytics tell me that not all of you are subscribed. You're just sitting there. You're like, hey, I'm going to watch his videos and not subscribe, because it's as if you walked into a cheeseburger place where they're selling cheeseburgers and you grab that cheeseburger and you ate that cheeseburger and you didn't pay for it. Listen here, you need to pay for it. I'm kidding though. I'd really like you to really hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, so you can be notified of future Paranormal Plus videos. Comment down below if you have heard of the Mandela Effect or you yourself have experienced Mandela Effect. I mean, exactly which ones do you remember? Do you remember as Berenstain, Berenstein, or Berenstein? Do you remember as Jiff or Jiffy? And do you remember that movie with Sinbad that was similar to the movie that Shaq was in, but instead in your reality that you used to be in, it was something else? Comment down below. I'd like to hear your feedback on the Mandela Effect. And also, I put a little thing at the end of this video just for fun. It's from my TikTok page, which the link will be in the description bar down below. Also, check out my new YouTube channel, which I'll leave a link in the description bar below if you'd like, different content that's not of this and it's just variety types of content. You can check out my new YouTube page that's particularly for that, and that'll be in the that'll be in the description bar down below. Anyways, I'm Mortika Lacrosse. As always, I'll see you on the other side.
Did you pay the rent? No, I did not. Why not? We don't have to pay rent anymore. Why don't we? You ate the landlord, didn't you? Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes.